The price of empty riches. Being rich means nothing if your heart is poor. Success built on lies doesn't last. Respect, kindness, and honesty are the real wealth in life. You won't understand what true success means until everything you built starts to fall apart. If you think money is everything, watch this story till the end. It might change your life. In the heart of a busy, modern city in 2025, skyscrapers touched the clouds. Neon lights never slept. And in the middle of it all was a man named Victor Lang. Victor was the kind of man people noticed. Tall, sharp suit, luxury watch, custom shoes. He drove the newest electric sports car, owned multiple companies, and dined where only the rich could afford to breathe. To the world, Victor had it all. But behind the success was something darker. Victor didn't build his empire through hard work alone. He cut corners. He lied on deals. He crushed small businesses just to grow his own. He had lawyers to hide his tracks, fake smiles in front of the camera, and money flowed like water. But respect? That he couldn't buy. He was feared, yes. Admired? Maybe. But loved? No. Even at company parties, people only laughed when he laughed. No one really knew him. And slowly, without noticing, Victor became a king in a castle of glass. Clear, cold, and very, very lonely. Then one day, something changed. It started with a headache, then blurry vision, then collapsing in his office. Victor was rushed to the hospital, diagnosed with a serious condition, one that money couldn't instantly fix. Weeks turned into months. He lay in a private room, top floor, best doctors, best food, but still something was missing. Next door to Victor's room was an older man named George. George had simple clothes, no family name, no big bank account. He was a retired school teacher, lived in a small apartment, still read newspapers the old way, folded with ink on his fingers. But every day, people came to see George. Former students, neighbors, even nurses from other floors. They brought flowers. They laughed. They cried. They remembered. Victor noticed. One evening, when the hallway was quiet, he asked George, "How do you know all these people?" George smiled. "I don't just know them. I helped raise them. I taught them. I listened. I cared." Victor looked away. That night, Victor couldn't sleep. He stared at the ceiling, thinking, all his money, all his fame, but not one person had come to visit. Not his partners, not his assistants, not even the people who used to call him sir every day. In that moment, the silence became louder than the city. He realized he had spent his life building wealth, but had forgotten to build relationships. He had chased power, but ignored people. When Victor finally recovered, he didn't go back to work. Not right away. He sold 2 of his companies. He started a foundation to help small businesses grow. Honestly, he visited schools, gave talks, listened to young people. He called up people he had hurt in the past and apologized. Some didn't forgive him, but some did. It wasn't easy, and it wasn't quick, but it was real. And for the first time in many years, Victor felt something money had never given him: peace. We live in a world that celebrates success, but forgets to ask how it was earned. We are told to win at any cost, but we're not warned about the cost of winning the wrong way. Victor learned, too late, that being rich in money means nothing if you're poor in character. He learned that true wealth isn't in what you own, but in what you give. Not in how many follow you, but in how many remember you with love. So ask yourself today, what are you building? A tower of gold or a life that matters?